Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to pass a McDonald's interview. So it does not matter which job you are being interviewed for at McDonald's. I promise you, if you watch this tutorial from beginning to end, you will not only be fully prepared for your McDonald's interview, but you will know the type of questions they are going to ask, and more importantly, how to answer them with the highest scores possible. And if you want to tell me the name of your particular McDonald's job that you're being interviewed for, put it in the comments section below this video and I will give you some interview questions personal to you to prepare for. So before I do that and I get into the McDonald's interview questions and answers training tutorial, a very warm welcome to this video. My name is Richard McMunn, that's me there in the centre, and I've been helping people for about 20 years now to pass their interviews, and I do that by giving you top scoring answers that you can't find anywhere else. Please do subscribe by clicking the red button below the video, and then you won't miss out on any of the training videos that I upload every week. And I would also appreciate your support if you gave the video a like. That always motivates me to create more content. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get into my top 7 McDonald's interview questions and high scoring answers. Now, I'm going to give you each interview question, give you a number of tips to help you answer it, and then give you my suggested answer for that McDonald's interview question. So the first one is going to be, tell me about yourself. Couple of tips. Now, this interview question is designed to get you talking and also for the interviewer to find out a bit about you and what you are like as a person. So we want to prepare an answer for this question before we head off to the McDonald's interview. My advice is to also use positive words and phrases in your answer, and I'm going to give you a number of these that you can use in your own response. So what we want to do is give the hiring manager a positive, work-focused answer to this interview question that shows you are an employable person. Basically, we want to give them an answer that makes the interviewer think, yes, I want to hire this person. So here is my suggested answer to the McDonald's interview question, tell me about yourself. Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me along to the interview today. I believe I am someone who has strong work ethics, a flexible and reliable approach to my work, and also someone who is honest, reliable and trustworthy. I'm also someone who wants to work in a customer-facing role where the ability to work as part of a close-knit team is very important. As a person, I am happy, professional and caring, and I feel I can contribute in a positive way to the McDonald's team. I'm ready to work in a challenging environment where you have to work under pressure and also ensure that you provide great customer service at all times. That's a very strong answer, and as I said at the beginning on the previous slide, it's full of positive keywords and phrases that demonstrate you are an employable person. Next question of your McDonald's interview. So why do you want to work at McDonald's? Again, this is guaranteed to come up. So McDonald's understands that for some people, this is going to be their first job and there is a possibility that they are not going to stay there for very long. However, we don't want to go to the interview and say, well, I want to work for McDonald's because it's my first job, it's local, but I don't plan to stay there for a long period of time. We don't want to say that. So whatever your plans are, keep them to yourself. However, what is important is that you want to work in a customer-focused role, somewhere that you can work as part of a team and you can provide great customer service. So here is my suggested answer to the interview question, why do you want to work at McDonald's? I want to work in a job that involves team working, flexible hours, a competitive salary, and also one that is customer-facing and also local to me geographically. It's important for me to work somewhere where I will be able to build new skills, gain new experiences, and also work alongside experienced people who will provide the support I need to grow within the role. So McDonald's has a very good reputation as an employer, and the fact it is one of the most successful companies in the world makes you an even more attractive employer to work for. So what I like about that response is you are being honest, you are saying that you want to work in a job that involves working with other people, flexible hours, a competitive salary, and also one that is customer facing and also local to you, which is a reason for wanting to work there. There's nothing wrong with that because McDonald's is great in the fact that it contributes so much to local communities. And if you are local to the area, then why wouldn't you want to work for this restaurant? Okay, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Again, guaranteed to come up during your McDonald's interview. So, strengths are very easy to give, but weaknesses are tougher, because what we don't want to do is to give the interviewer a weakness that is in line with the requirements of the McDonald's job that you're applying for. So if you said one of my weaknesses is the fact I don't like working with people, I can't stand customers, I'm not very good at team working, then you're not going to get this job. I can guarantee that. So we need to give a weakness that doesn't damage you. Give the interviewer 3 or 4 strengths that you already have, and then just give them one weakness. Show the weakness to be a strength in certain situations. What do I mean by that? Well, here's a great answer to the question, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? My biggest strengths are that I am good with people, I learn things quickly, I am reliable and trustworthy, and I also take pride in my appearance and the quality of work that I produce. Now, the only weakness I believe I have is that I am sometimes impatient and I don't like waiting around for people or things to happen. Whilst I do see this as a beneficial trait to have, especially when I'm completing tasks at work. I'm learning to be more patient with people and situations when they arise. So being impatient can be a weakness at times, but in a work situation, it can actually be a strength, because that would tell me that you want to get your job done quickly. You're not the kind of person to sit around and wait, and you want things to be done, and you would act with a sense of urgency when carrying out tasks. So it's quite a clever answer to the question, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Next question of your McDonald's interview. Tell me how you'd work with other people. So we're trying to find out here what you're going to be like working as part of a team. Some people don't like working as part of a team, but if you're going to work at McDonald's, you have to be good at team working. So working as part of a team is very important whilst working in the fast food industry. So being a supportive team member who communicates clearly and concisely is also important. So we need to bear that in mind when giving our answer. So where possible, my advice is to give examples, if you can, of where you have already worked as part of a team. So it doesn't have to be in a working environment. You might have already operated as part of a team in a sporting activity. Let's say you were part of a football team or a hockey team, for example. You would have worked as part of a team. So you should know how you will work with other people. But here's my sample response to the McDonald's interview question. Tell me how you'd work with other people. I'd work with other people at McDonald's by being a supportive team member. I'd also make sure I always focused on what we needed to do together to complete tasks and jobs diligently, and also making sure we all followed the relevant food safety and hygiene standards. I would get to know my work colleagues, support them if they were struggling with their particular task, and always look out for them during really busy periods. Being a part of a team can be very rewarding, and I think this would be one of the most enjoyable aspects of working for McDonald's. So that's a very strong answer. Next question. What do you think it will be like working in the fast food industry? This comes up often during a McDonald's interview. So what do you think it will be like working in the fast food industry? So for some people, this can come as a bit of a surprise, working in the fast food industry, because it can be quite challenging at times. So make sure in your answer to this interview question, you tell them both the good bits and also the challenging bits of working in the fast food industry. You'll notice there, I've not said the words, the bad bits. I've said the challenging parts, which there will be. So we want to give an honest answer, but one that doesn't show that you're not keen on working in this industry. Here's my suggested answer to this McDonald's interview question. Before I applied for a job with McDonald's, I thought carefully about what it will be like working in the fast food industry. I think overall it will be a brilliant experience that will enhance the skills I already have, whilst also giving me new ones that will help me in my future career. Now obviously it's going to be hard work, possibly unsociable hours, perhaps not particularly glamorous at times, especially when I have to clean out the toilets. But overall I think it will be highly rewarding. I believe the best parts of the job will be working as part of a great team, being really busy, which I will definitely enjoy, and also serving customers their food and drinks. Most people who go to McDonald's are seeking an enjoyable experience, so on that basis it will be mostly positive from a customer service point of view. Now what I've done there is I've demonstrated that I thought carefully before applying what it's going to be like, so I've put a bit of consideration into this industry. I think overall it will be really good. I've mentioned a few things that I'm aware will be challenging, but then, and this is the important part, I finished off with the positive aspects, the things that I believe will be really good. Next question of your McDonald's interview. How would you handle a difficult customer? Now, whilst you're working for McDonald's or any organisation where it's customer facing, you're going to come across difficult customers. You will do. 99% of the time the customers will be great, but you will come across some difficult customers. So this assesses how you would handle a difficult customer. Now you have to remember you are representing the McDonald's brand, which stands for brilliant customer service and great food. They've spent, hundreds of millions of pounds investing in their brand, and it's a great place to go and eat. So you have to remember you are representing their brand. That's very important. So when dealing with customers, always be polite, remain calm, listen to the customer, and if you are unsure or the situation becomes difficult, always ask for help. So here's my answer based on those tips. How would you handle a difficult customer? I would first of all remember that I'm working for McDonald's, and as such the customer service I provide will always have to be outstanding. So on that basis I would remain calm, smile, be positive, and listen to any concerns they had. I would always follow the training I would have received, and I would never get upset or frustrated whilst dealing with a customer. Sometimes a customer may have a genuine complaint or issue with either the food or the service they've received. And if that was the case, I would deal with the situation efficiently and quickly. Above everything, my aim would be to make their visit to McDonald's a pleasant one. And if at any stage whilst dealing with the customer, I either felt out of my depth or I was unsure what to do, I would seek advice from my team leader or supervisor. So that's a very good answer. It's logical, you're following a sequence, a process, and you know exactly how important it is that you provide brilliant customer service whilst representing the McDonald's brand. Next question. Tell me what you know about customer service. So McDonald's is all about great customer service. You and I already know that. So customer service is very important for all McDonald's jobs. It does not matter which job you are applying for. And by the way, don't forget to tell me which job you're being interviewed for, and I'll give you some interview questions and tips to help you prepare. Customer service covers so many different areas, so show your understanding of this in your answer to this interview question. So customer service isn't just about serving customers. It's about how you present yourself, the cleanliness of the restaurant, the whole experience when somebody arrives on a premise that's owned by McDonald's. Here's a great answer to this question. Well, customer service is very important to McDonald's, and it is one of the main reasons the company has been so successful for a long period of time. Customer service is all about making sure everyone who visits a McDonald's restaurant has a happy and pleasant experience. It's also about serving people quickly, accurately, and also responding to any concerns they have and answering food-related questions quickly and reassuringly. So customer service is also about making sure the restaurant, the food serving station, and also the toilet facilities are clean and hygienic at all times. Customer service covers many different areas, and I know it would be my responsibility to make sure it exceeds expectations whilst working for McDonald's. So make sure you take a note of that and use that during your answer. So if you want my full set of 21 great answers to common interview questions, there's a link that's appeared right there in the top right hand corner of this video. If you click that, it'll take you through my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download a copy of those. I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial, and I believe if you follow the tips that I've provided and the suggested answers, then you will be increasing your chances of successfully passing your McDonald's interview. So I hope that helps you to prepare for your interview with McDonald's. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to tell me the name of your job for McDonald's in the comments section below the video, and I'll come on here and I will provide you with some tips. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you very much, and have a brilliant day. Thank you.